What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning into another AntTech Airsoft video. Today, I'm going to be showing off a cool VFC M110A1 that I did the whole F2 shebang to, including an M4G hop-up. And then I'm going to do a range test documented on video of the M4G setup because people keep asking for it, so I'm going to do it. And I thought, what better way to do it than to do it here on the field at Zulu 24 Airsoft during closed hours. There's nobody else here. And we're going to do an engagement that it's 250 feet from right here to the second floor, right side window, near side of that Connex castle. That's 84 yards and change. It's about 250 feet. And this is a real engagement you might find yourself in if you're playing here at Zulu. You might be shooting at opposing players that are all the way out there in that castle trying to keep your team down. So I'm going to go over the build itself, kind of nerd out about it for a second, and then I'm going to go and set up a paper target in that window that I'm pointing at, and then I'm going to zoom in on it with this camera while I do the actual range test, and then I'll walk you guys over to the target and we'll see what our impacts are looking like. So the VFC M110A1 is a very faithful recreation of the real HK M110A1. Like many VFC guns, except for some VFC guns, the externals are phenomenal on this. They moved on from their G28 417 style internals, and they just put normal version 2 stuff inside of this bad boy, and that's phenomenal. So what we have inside of it is a Polar Star F2. We're using the AntTech F2 shim kit to make sure that everything's braced and not wibbity wobbity. I went on Colts 3D, and Umbrella Armory actually has some of their products files on there that you can download. So I paid for this hop-up conversion, and this basically allows us to put like a max hop-up inside of this gun without having to modify the original little piece that goes here. I have that printed in carbon fiber nylon. That's what I will always be printing these parts in. And of course, we have the M4G hop-up. So it's the Maxx M4G. We have an 11.5 millimeter inlet adapter that I used a lathe to actually turn down to a precise fit inside of the front inlet hole of this gearbox shell. We're using the Maple Leaf Crazy Jet barrel. It's 420 millimeters in length, and it's either 601 or 602. Different websites say different bore diameters. And for the bucking, we're using the Maple Leaf Wonder 50 degree. And the nub in the hop-up that we're using is the one that comes in it out of the box already, which is the hard aluminum concave nub. I should also mention that every single one of the mags for this build, we replaced the springs and followers on. We used an EPM1 rebuild kit. We used the main spring from that and the orange follower from that, because these mags out of the box are very poo-poo. So what we have going on is at around 80 PSI, this guy is shooting 380 FPS with 0.25s. That makes it a blue tag at Zulu, which means you're not necessarily a DMR. You have a 10-foot minimum engagement distance, which means outside of 10 feet, you could shoot at people to your heart's content, but within 10 feet, you have to say the phrase safety kill. For this range test, we're going to be using Elite Force biodegradable 0.40 gram BBs. So yeah, let's go set up that paper target and start the range test. All right, so we have some magnets helping us out. So not all of that paper target is the actual window frame, but it should be good enough. So I'm going to preface this with my excuses. I don't have an actual sight on this, and I'm not going to use the canted sights to try to hit anything. I didn't want to put an optic on this and scratch up the receiver. This is a customer build, and I didn't really set the DP yet. I'm still kind of breaking in the bucking, so there's also that, but I'm pretty confident that the target's really not going to be an issue for this gun. The camera is going to be positioned right there, and it's going to be zoomed in to the max at that window, and I will be resting the handguard of the gun on the railing over there. I'm going to shoot a couple shots to the side to get the giggles out and try to figure out what my sights are on this, considering I have none. I'm going to shoot below the window intentionally. Alright, cool. Looks like my hop needs to go up a smidge. Alright, let's actually start shooting at the window now. That was an impact. impact. To the right, I'm trying to account for some wind too. Let's see. Impact. 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 Wind. Not an impact. Oh, there's that wind. Let's try to shoot through it. Just below, it looks like. Yeah, the wind is making it move. Let's fight the wind. Let's rotate the gun a little bit. There we go. I found the compensation. Oh, the wind is crazy. All right, let's just let that wind settle for a second. If you don't believe me when I say there's wind, let's just tilt the camera down for a second. Look at all that. It is windy. Let's go. Nope, grinding my sights again. I was just to the left. Just below it. Impact. 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 That was above. Impact. 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 That was like to the left. Impact. 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 Just barely though. Goes to the left. Just above. Just below. Impact. 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 Just below. Impact. 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 Oh, that was just below. This was to the left of the thing. That was below. Impact. 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 I don't know where that went. Zoom back out. Did we penetrate it from that distance? It appears so. Let's use the higher quality zoom. Now, I will say I did shoot the target prior to filming, just to make sure everything was like doing what it should be doing prior to me actually filming the range test. So there might be some extra holes there that I did not make during the range test that was filmed. But I mean, it's cool that we penetrated the paper. So there you go, guys. I finally made a range test on video of the M4G. You know, everybody that has just tried these parts out, they don't really have any complaints about it. I don't have any complaints using them. And I've installed a lot of M4G setups between MTWs and AEGs, electro-pneumatic HPA engines, Kythera builds, and I'm getting pretty consistently good results with them. Now, with that said, I've said this before in that install video for the M4G, and I'll say it again. I really want to see other companies make inner barrels and buckings that are compatible, drop-in compatible with this system. Like, it'd be awesome to try a PDI barrel out. It'd be awesome to try a Da Vinci barrel out. It'd be awesome to try buckings with different shaped contact surfaces for the BB. It'd be cool to see buckings with different materials. So I really hope that this product, the M4G line, does not die. I really think it has a lot of potential to be great. And again, I don't have any complaints about it so far. If you like this build, this HK M110A1 with an F2 in it, I'm strongly considering putting these up on AntTechAirsoft.com as a build-to-order option. If that's something you might be interested in, leave a comment and be like, hell yeah, sign me up. It's pretty much going to be the exact build that we have here. It'll be tweaked out. This one's not completely tweaked out yet. I can't put my stamp on this one just yet. I want to play around with the mags a little bit more. But yeah, my idea is if I put this up on the site, it'll be the gun, fully built out, and it'll come with a couple of mags that already have the spring swapped out. and I might even make a video showing how to change the springs out on these mags. I just want to give a special thanks to Zulu 24 Airsoft. My shop is located on site at Zulu 24 Airsoft. It is closed hours, and I am out here up on the field just doing a range test just so I can do the shooting demo, mainly because there's Connex boxes and I have magnets, and I can magnet paper very easily onto the Connex boxes, and it's some pretty cool scenery. If you guys have never played at Zulu 24 Airsoft, you absolutely need to come and pay this field a visit. It's not just a cool property with cool structures, it has amazing staff, and it has very good standards. And if you come here for just open play on a weekend or an event, a Zulu run event, I can guarantee you that you're going to have a great time, and everything is run very professionally here. And I feel like it's worth doing a shameless plug on another project that I'm a part of, the Zulu 24 podcast. That's where me, the owner of Zulu 24, and one of the owners of Zulu Outdoor, we sit together and we do a podcast. Sometimes we have guests on and we talk airsoft. So if you want to see me in my not tech setting, talking about not tech related things, but just airsoft things and cracking memes.
I think removable carry handles are stupid because they shouldn't have to be removable. They should just be on the gun, okay?
This was my point to begin with.
People watching this, right? Do you have a Unity mount? Okay, the height over bore is perfect. We've just reverted back to what Eugene Stoner envisioned from the get-go.
No, but
okay. So now with our removable carry handle,
this is why he likes the FAMAS.
It's like we woke up in a bathtub full of ice and our kidney was stolen, and now we're just trying to live our life. And they're just like, you got a big scar on the side of your body, and you're just like, God damn it, they stole my kidney. Leave me in my fucking removable carry handle alone, okay? It's bad enough as it is. Just let us be.
Definitely check out the Zulu 24 podcast. You can watch it on YouTube, Spotify, and I think all the other mediums too. It's a good time. And if you do stumble across the Zulu 24 podcast, comment and submit Is It Normie questions. Submit questions, submit ideas for that podcast. I like to try to get as many people involved as possible, engaging in it, being a part of the discussions that we have. Comment, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff if you haven't, and give us a follow on Instagram at AntTech.airsoft. That's all I got for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Good night. God bless. I'm out.